Welcome to the channel, CageCast. I'm Mad Mike. I'm the host. Today we are going to be talking about Cody Garbrandt pulling out of UFC Vegas 100. As I was mentioning on the previous video, as I was thinking about betting on this fight and even putting a little money on Cody Garbrandt. It was a coin flip with the odds, having Cody Garbrandt as a slight underdog on DraftKings. Looking at that fight, I still wanted to put a little bit of money. I wasn't sure, and I decided not to, which ended up being a good call. It looks like Cody Garbrandt couldn't make it into the fight, so they would have probably kicked back my money anyway. I looked into this fight a little bit deeper, or actually the reasons why he was no longer in this fight. I couldn't find a whole lot of information. It looked like the only thing his camp was releasing is that an undisclosed injury. Again, this is the second time this fight is being canceled. And I was wondering, even with the first time, was this due to the vertigo issues that Cody Garbrandt keeps mentioning? Is this time that the fight's being canceled due to some vertigo issues? And when it comes to the vertigo issues, if you don't know what vertigo is, it kind of makes you feel seasick. The room starts spinning. It can really hinder what's going on in the moment. And if you're in there taking blows while that vertigo is going, it's more likely you're going to get knocked out. Is this from taking too many injuries in the ring, or is this due to a poor weight cut? Cody Garbrandt hasn't really spoken on his vertigo issues. He just kind of made it sound like or alluded to the issues were no longer a viable thing for him. But in the background, these fights do keep getting canceled for undisclosed reasons. And if it was due to vertigo, it's not something that I would want to disclose immediately until, I'd have more information and cause. But again, why would you really want to disclose too many injuries, especially in the fighting game, when your opponent can take advantage of that kind of stuff? If I hurt my knee, I hurt my ankle, then the next fight somebody might be targeting that weak point. I mean, it's a good strategy, try to get a quick win. But also a good strategy for Cody Garbrandt's team not to just disclose an injury right away. Um, Again, I looked around maybe 4 or 5 different media places that I really trust. Nobody really had any information. I looked on X to see if I could find anything from Cody Garbrandt or his team, but I just couldn't find any additional information besides an undisclosed injury. I'm going to take a look at this a little bit more the next few days until I do a Friday podcast right before the fights, and I've reviewed all the pressers and the face-offs. But right now, I was really hoping when I first heard that this fight was canceled that it wasn't on Cody Garbrandt, that maybe his opponent was injured. Unfortunately, that didn't seem to be the case. And the more I looked into it, it did look like this was something with Cody Garbrandt. I wanted to see him take one more run at the title, but with this kind of setback, I really want to know what kind of injury or what kind of issues that he is facing. Now, if this was just, tweaked my back or my knee, did something weird and got injured, or maybe got cut in sparring or something like that, or even knocked out. I hate to say that, but if you got knocked out and, a day before the fight, it's not a good thing. Easy to get knocked out again. So I could see why they don't want to disclose that or even let something like that out of the camp. But I would like to know, because I would like to know if it has something to do with the vertigo, and is this something that could push him towards retirement, or is this just a small setback? We'll reschedule it again in 2 weeks and we'll be right back. Again, with not a lot of information, I just don't have a lot to go on. No worries, guys. Like I said, I'm going to do a deep dive. I'll look a little bit further on X. I'll take a look at I'll watch the media as more information unfolds and try to give you guys an update Friday when I go over the fights a little bit more um, in detail. I am trying to get the technical stuff with Jason done, and then hopefully we can pull him back for Friday. And it's just a technical glitch. I think I've got that all resolved. We'll actually find out on Friday and see if we can get that. Guys, I appreciate you tuning in. I just wanted to give you guys a quick update on Cody Garbrandt And as more info comes, again, I'll get it to you guys. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Go ahead and subscribe, like the video, hit the notification bell. That way you know when more videos drop. All right, guys, I'll see you on the next one.